I welcome you to participate in the Startup Thursdays. We welcome your queries that have been coming to us for last 2 months. Our team is replying to your queries live, and we encourage you to ask more and more questions on Startup India, on the regulations, on your various challenges, any clarifications that you may have. I may add here that government is coming out with new regulations, policies to help the startups. Recently, government has relaxed the condition of earnest money deposit for any startup wanting to supply goods or services to government. We also encourage you to go on the government e-market GEM platform to supply your goods and services, and also encourage you to come to the Startup India portal and the hub through your mobile app so that you can see what Startup India is doing for you. Welcome to Startup India.
Welcome to Startup Thursdays, an initiative by Startup India. I am Mugilan, co-founder and CEO of Skylark Drones. We build drone-based applications for various sectors, agriculture, infrastructure, utilities and mining. So far we have worked with many government and private sectors, and the response has been fantastic, and I believe there's no better time than now in India to actually make a company, make a technology company and make a robotics company. So with respect to DIPP, DIPP has helped us both in 2 fronts. Number one, it has helped us from a regulatory standpoint with respect to drone regulations in the country. They are putting us in touch with the right government officials. In the second front, they have also helped us with reduction of tenders, EMD for tenders, right? So startups usually working with government has to pay a upfront, usually companies used to have to pay upfront EMD. With respect to startups, it's not the case anymore. So that's a wonderful advantage for young technology companies to actually, work with the government, which has become so much more easier from the past.
Welcome to Startup Thursdays, being organized by the Startup India team. My name is Prabhakar. I head the India operations for DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean is a public cloud infrastructure provider. We have 12 data centers across the globe, including one in Bangalore, India. So for all startups out there, in case you haven't checked out the benefits that the Startup India portal provides you, it's called Startup India Hub. I would strongly encourage and recommend you to kind of take a look at that. You would get access to a whole host of services that that are being made available for free for you, ranging from financial services to legal services, access to accelerators, incubators, VCs, and a whole host of mentors. I think as a startup, this is an entire set of useful benefits that the government is trying to kind of make available for you. And in case you also want to understand the benefits that the government's kind of offering you, right from the tax benefits as well as other incentives for filing patents, protecting your IP. These are things that I would I have kind of found on the Startup India Hub, and I would kind of think that would be helpful for you as well. The Startup India team has also kind of made available a toll-free number. They have several social channels that they actively monitor. So in case you have any questions, be it pertaining to your own startup on how you can kind of avail those benefits or how best to utilize the resources made available to you, feel free to dial into any of those channels.